What's going on, guys? Back at you again with another breakdown, and we're breaking down the AFC Championship. Let me just get this camera situated the way I like. Alright, so we got that there. Alright, so let's see. Looks like Baltimore has the ball. First quarter. Yep. 3rd and 7. So let's see what they got Lamar doing out here. So they motion. False start. Look at the end up top on the Chiefs. Look at this guy. Crashes inside. But they bring a replacement behind him. So, alright, I'll give him that. But how is this guy dropping the ball? Look at this. They bring him in motion, right? So now you can't bump him. You beat him by leverage. Now neither of them can get pressed. This guy's wide open, right? Nelson Aguilar drops it. And you're saying that this is real football? I didn't even remember this one. Like, this is a bad one, guys. And Nelson Aguilar, supposedly, he's already won a Super Bowl. That's just a drop, guys. That's a bad one, guys. Like, I can't defend that one. They deactivated the magnets on that one, I suppose. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Baltimore, look at their D lineman just not... Look at this guy. Look at this guy on the bottom, number 50. He's not doing any D-line moves. They're all doing the same thing. Just allowing Mahomes to complete passes. And now let's look at the coverage. Now, they're all 5-6 yards off. No pressure. No one bumps. This guy's a flat player, 0, and gets to the flat late on purpose. That's what they do. He's supposed to be in the flat, but he's not. He's playing the hook. So they do a wide receiver screen. Defensive end crashes inside, guys. So what should have happened here? Let me tell you what should have happened. Number 50, he did this on purpose. He knows the screen's coming, so he goes inside like this to give Mahomes the vision and the view to throw the screen out. Because he's taught to run out like this. So you can bat the passes down and get in the QB's vision so he doesn't get comfortable and can't throw a screen. So you're going to watch 50 literally just get out of his way. And that's why dudes like this get contracts and they get to play. This guy, this is Ninkovich right here, man. He's already a champion, you know what I mean? He's always going to have an NFL contract because he does what the script calls for. He doesn't play hero ever, unless it's his turn to. So he runs in. Instead of coming over, he's supposed to be over right here, guys. He's supposed to be right there. Literally, he's rushing in instead of right towards the quarterback. I don't know what he's looking at. He's like trying to do someone else's job. But not really. He's just running himself out of the play so he can just get this pass right in there. Now this corner, I don't know what he's doing. He should have already been up here. And this guy, I don't know what he's looking at. So it's just all bad. It's all bad, guys. Now Roquan just engages onto a block. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this is the run. Hold on a second. So what is Baltimore doing? Look at, oh God, guys, guys. They're beat by alignment. Look at this. Look at this idiot right here. He's literally 2 yards off of the ball. He's 2 yards off of the ball. Like, how are you going to play anyone like this? All you're doing is helping the blockers out, and he knows what he's doing here. You're not ever supposed to line up that far off the ball. Now this lineman is salivating. He knows he's going to get a nice little hit on you and drive you back. And then for some reason, oh, they're in a 3-4. Okay, I was wondering why their ends are standing up. No leverage. But look at how far up they're standing, especially this guy. He's not leaning down at all. No leverage. All the linebackers are standing straight up. No leverage. No one's ready in a football stance. No one's ready to go. Because they're giving the play up, guys. They're not getting leverage. They're not in a football stance because they're giving up the play. Is it more obvious? Could it be? Could it be? Look at this. I'm going to pause right here. Just look at everyone's leverage. They're all standing straight up still. All of them. Every single one of them. I don't see one low guy. Actually, I take that back. I lied. This guy right here is low, and he's going to be the one guy that has nothing to do with the play. Everyone else is standing straight up. Everyone. And let's pause right here. We got shoulders turning. We got Roquan Smith turning his shoulders. We're seeing the back of his jersey. Wait, what are we doing, Roquan? You know damn well that you shouldn't be turning your shoulders and facing the Chiefs sideline. Now all you're doing is getting skinny and allowing a blocker to get on you. That's all you're doing. The only person that should be getting skinny is the running back to fit through a hole. No one else. It's just absurd. Now, of course, because Roquan went skinny. If Roquan was facing east to west instead of north to south, or vice versa, whatever way would make him face towards the play, he would have stopped this play. But he wanted to turn sideways and be skinny. I'm telling you guys, it's Roquan's fault. See, he went skinny right there. You see how he's skinny? Now the running back's going to go in right behind him. If he stood straight and took on the shoulder with his, or took on the block with his right shoulder, he would have made the tackle easily, guys. This is putrid linebacker play on purpose. And then looked like he ducked his head down. That's bad. Alright, now we got motion again. They run it. Clowney ran upfield way too far, but it worked out for them this time. I didn't understand this. I think this is when they were going for it on fourth. The only time you would run this on 3rd and 2 is if you're going to go for it on fourth, which is what I think they did. I wanted them to pass here, though. Like, I thought this was a bad play call, but I think they ended up getting it the next play, if I'm not mistaken. They're all hyped. Yeah, let's get all hyped up. Yeah, we made the stop, but they know they're not going to fucking stop them when it counts. Like, now? Look at their DNs, guys. Look at how they're not rushing. Look at this. Watch their DNs. This guy hesitates. Instead of running in full speed, hesitates up here. Hesitates up there. Watch those two guys, and I'm going to go back. See? They're hesitating. Now watch the defensive tackles this time. They're backing up, and now they're engaging. Like, why would you back up and then engage? Because they're not trying to get to the quarterback to stop the play. Now let's watch Travis Kelce. No bump at all. Look at this. Soft-ass coverage. He's like grabbing ass here. Lets him get inside leverage on him. So, guys, you guys have to understand. This guy is playing outside leverage, and it's 4th and 2. You have all the help inside. You want to take away the inside, especially if you're playing man coverage. You would never play man coverage from the outside, especially on 4th and 2 with Kelce running a play, because Kelce runs mostly inside routes. Like, he does run out routes and corner routes sometimes, but he's mostly running in breaking routes. So I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. You're cocked like you're playing cover 2. You're giving him the inside, opening up your hips, and you allowed him inside, like I said. Now this is pitch and catch. Mahomes is going to look down here to make the defense think that he's not throwing up here, which he is going to do. Surely he does. Look at the DB behind him. You mean to tell me that Kelce at 35, almost 36 years old, is running by you? Wasn't able to run by anyone this year. Unless that's what he wanted us to think. Huh? Makes you think, guys. It really does. Because Kelce was hobbling, acting like he couldn't run all year. Now he's running by DBs. Or is this DB not running? Or is it a combination of both? You be the judge. But either way, what is that? Besides awful coverage, awful timing, and awful acting. Alright, now Ravens are just doing the same old rush they've been doing. Everyone just bland rush. Now let's watch Kelce. Free release. No one bumps him. No one gives him any type of pressure. And then this is where he gives a little, it's not a big shove. I'm not saying he shoved him on his back, but he gave him enough of a push where a man that is 6'5", 260 pounds, a man that big, if he extends his arms out, he doesn't have to push you hard to keep you away. That's what you dumbasses don't understand. A lot of you, mostly TikTok idiots, are like, oh, he didn't push him. a dumbass. I didn't say he pushed him hard, but he absolutely does push him here. Pushes him just enough where he won't get the penalty, but just enough that it keeps the guy that's smaller away to get the football. And that's all he did, and he gets away with it all the time. And anyone that says anything else is just a dumbass that's on his jock, and get off his jock strap. Like, just for once, be objective in your life. Like, and stop freaking slobbing all over their cocks. Like, this is clearly what this was right here. It's a smaller guy. He shoved him just a little bit to hold him in place, and then he got the easy catch. It's bullshit, but that's what happened. And again, I picked the Chiefs, so don't tell me I'm a Ravens fan. I picked the Chiefs, but I can be fair and I can be objective. I can have picked a team and still be like, nope, this is fake here, and nope, this isn't real, this isn't fair. I can still do that. Most people can't. Dude completely just pushes them. Of course, they got to show this bitch. Oh, yeah, we'll see it right here, guys. So, free release. Apparently, the best safety in the world doesn't jam the best tight end in the world. Right there, guys. You see that arm extension? Pay attention. Stay with me here, guys. Right there, you see that? Right there, guys, is what I'm talking about. That's all he needs. It doesn't have to be like that. All he has to do, because he's strong, guys. This man is a strong man. He's bigger than Kyle Williams is, whatever his name is. So he's just going to put his arms there. That's going to stop Kyle's momentum from running, the defender, right? Imagine that. You're running full speed and a bigger man puts his hands on your chest. It's going to slow you down, all your momentum, and you're going to have to reaccelerate again and get your wits about you. By then, the ball's already there. That's what you guys don't understand. The way Mahomes passes the ball, it gets there so quick that, like, there's no reaction time, especially if you're getting pushed. Now, let's say, by chance, this dude doesn't get pushed. He makes a play on the ball. I mean, that's why Kelsey has to do this, because he's older and he knows he has to do this. He'll get away with it every time, because he's the scripted champ. Right there, guys. He's extending his arm. He's not shoving, but he's pushing just enough to get 14 off balance. See, right there, you see how 14's legs started shuffling because he's trying to get balanced because he got moved off of his spot. That's what you people don't understand. That shit has happened to me. I play DB. This shit happens to me. And I'm screaming at the refs like, yo, what's up? What's up? Usually the refs call it if you're yelling and screaming about it and they can hear it and see it. But in a game like this, it's rigged. And they're not going to get the call unless they're the team that's supposed to win. And it's fucked. 14's trying to reach back at him, but he can't. He's getting shoved just enough. Nudged, shoved, either way, man. It wasn't a clean play. Wait, so Mark Andrews, they free released him. And then, yeah, he just shoved himself. He shoved as well. So I guess they're letting the tight ends push away. Instead of getting open with your legs, they're getting open with their arms. Now they do a QB power. They should have been doing way more of this. Everyone on the Chiefs is standing straight up, except for the D linemen. Look at these guys. Linebackers standing straight up. Of course, you're going to get blocked back because you're standing straight up. You got no leverage. Like, I don't know what that was. It looked like Lamar wasn't running his fastest there, right there. I feel like Lamar could have broke this. In a regular season game, I feel like that's a touchdown. Because we always say, oh, you can't catch the guy. So how did he get caught if we can't catch him? It's bullshit. He turns on the jets when he wants to. This game, he wasn't running when he was supposed to. Especially in the second half, guys. He was not. There were times where he was supposed to run. That strip sack that I told you guys, where he just sat there more than 3 seconds. He knows more than any other quarterback. After 3 seconds, you got to move. Him more than anybody, he knows. So I knew that fumble was fake as hell. Because he knows after 3 seconds, I'm out. I got to go. So he just let the guy strip him. Like, I knew it right away. So now they run it. Look at the D tackle. Look at this D tackle right there. Look at him. He's going for a little ride. Number 98, guys. Look at 98. Going for a little ride. And this is the guy's gap. It's that guy's gap right there. That's the gap they ran into. This fat fuck, number 98. That's football for you guys. When a guy just backpedals and moseys on out of the gap. Like, that was not a block, guys. That was a guy backpedaling and assisting a block. That's what that was. And don't forget, I picked the Chiefs, so I have no dog in this fight. I'm not a fan either. Yeah, this was a touchdown. This is bullshit, guys. From the beginning, guys, they put a linebacker on Zay Flowers, bro. So Zay Flowers is right here. So that should have been a sack. Right here, you beat the back. You got to make this tackle. This is a lazy, haphazard tackle, guys. He was not trying to tackle him. He was trying to make it appear like he was. Now he's not even rushing at him. It's just ridiculous. Now this is Bolton, guys. You got to understand, this is a middle linebacker. Or they were saying it was a linebacker anyway. And he's covering this receiver, guys. So you got to ask yourself, why is a linebacker covering their number one receiver? It begs the question. Yeah, see, Nick Bolton, that's a linebacker, guys. You got number 32, the middle linebacker, on their number one wideout. Okay. Here he is. There it is, guys. It's a broken play, and for some reason, middle linebacker is matched up on Zay Flowers. It's just out of this world. Insane. Insane. I'll never for the life of me understand how that happens. Alright. Let's get to some controversial plays. There's no rush on that one. So this is crazy. This guy allowed the guy to cut block. How you gonna let this guy cut block you? So let's pause right here. This guy right here, like, he doesn't have arms. If someone cut blocks you, you're supposed to slam both your hands down on their helmet and avoid. He's not gonna use his hands unless this guy get him. And then this guy right here, behind him, stays in no man's land. So what this guy should have done, all right, if you're not going to rush, then sink back. Look for Kelsey. Look for the screen guy. Go to the screen guy. Don't stand in no man's land. Like, it's just like, what are we doing? So he stands in no man's land after this dumbass gets cut, and all he had to do was take one step backwards. That's it. One step back is all this guy needs, and he's a hero of the game. But he's not supposed to, guys. There's another ulterior motive. He literally just hugged him. He basically had sex with Kelsey. Lets him go. Had the one night stand. Lets him go. And then pretends like he's not there. Like, dude, he's behind you. Because it's fake, guys. That's Kyle Williams, so-called the new age Ed Reed. You think Ed Reed's going to be making such an idiotic play? We all know the answer to that. If the script calls for it. So now Baltimore does the no rush again. Crashes inside. Double crash inside, but the twist on the bottom. And then he crashes again. So literally 3 different crashes on the same play. To a wide open receiver on a crosser who probably got free released. I don't feel like checking because I know he did. Now they're 10 yards off. Uh-oh, this can't be good. Crash inside again. Look at it. D linemen all crashing. They're letting Mahomes throw the football, guys. They're not even rushing at all. They're just look at Clowney back here, guys. Look how far back he is. Now they're just trying to make Mahomes look so amazing. He's so good. He's so great. Oh my God, how could he have done this? How he could have done this is by D linemen not ever rushing in at the quarterback and just standing around and avoiding and literally running the opposite direction. That's how that happens. That had nothing to do with skill at all. And everything to do with the defense just standing around. Oh yeah, and there are magnets too. Crash inside again. Look at this, guys. They're doing it on purpose, guys. Why is he going inside on this? Why is he crashing inside? Oh, it's because he's giving Mahomes time to do this. No edge, no chance, guys. The defensive end is gone. He's not even in the picture. It's just out of this world. They're making Mahomes look like Lamar Jackson, and Lamar is looking like the high school version of himself. That's Queen being too aggressive there. Yes, you can be too aggressive in football. Right there, that one hit was enough. Now, after this, he's got to either spin off or go inside of this block and make the tackle, because you got guys behind you filling behind. But where's the defensive end? Right here. What does he do? Crash inside? I bet you he does. Yep. He goes right inside. Crashes in. There's your end. No edge, no chance. Every time, guys. Every single freaking time. And Clowney got paid millions of dollars to do that repeatedly. He's like, all right, I'll take one for the team. You pay me $50 million? Okay, I'll keep crashing inside, boy. I got you. That's what he said. All right, so now it's a crash inside for the Chiefs, but I think they made the tackle. This guy crashes, and then there's a replacement. Doesn't make the tackle. First down. All right, now they do a play action. Where's my end on this side? He doesn't rush right away, guys. He delayed rush. He should be already in the quarterback's face, but he delayed rush. Oh, this is the strip sack. Okay, strip sack, strip sack. So let's look at backside. Oh, look at that. You notice how the tackle goes straight at the block? It's a pass play, though. Keep in mind. So instead of kick stepping and getting depth, he goes straight at the block. So now all the blocker has to do is just swim by him, and it's an easy sack because the left tackle is not doing his technique properly. He goes into a shuffle, terrible technique, and then just stands there. And Lamar, let's count how long it takes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. So at this point, I'm going to pause. It's already been well past 4 seconds. And he knows this, guys. So he knows an NFL rush gets on you in 3 seconds. So he knows I got to get the fuck out of here or throw it away or throw it to someone. Instead, he just stays in the pocket, leaves the ball out as far out as he can, and gets ripped. Like, this is just like putrid. Like right now, you know you have to run. He knows that, guys. We all know it. Everyone and their mama knows it. His mom was probably yelling run. And his dumbass just lets his ass get stripped. And that's when I knew, I knew it was over. Like, Taylor Swift's there. I knew it was over. But that right there is all I needed. Like, after that. Like, there was nothing more I needed after that, guys. Like, that's basically what I'm saying. They do a screen, and then Clowney again. Clowney is just taking himself out of every play, man. He's been doing it all game. He either crashes inside or he runs himself out of the play, or he goes to no man's land. The trifecta with him. It's one or the three. This is just embarrassing, man. We don't care about your fake ass records, man. A fullback dive. We don't got to see a fullback dive. It's just gonna be it's gonna be a cloud of dust. All right, so now Clowney is not rushing. Neither is anyone else as they complete the pass. I thought this was a first, but it wasn't. They showed a replay, and then they ended up not getting the first. I don't know why they're running the ball here. Supposedly against the number 1 rush defense, they should have done a play action, but this is how you know it's fake, guys. Like, you don't run the ball here. You do play action here because Ravens are thinking run because you've been doing that, so you can't run the ball here, guys. So anyone that knows anything about football, you know that this is not real right here. This was a fake. Stop me here, whatever. We got to keep it interesting. Like, they couldn't just blow him out. I get it. Entertainment purposes. So they run, like, it's just like it's a brainless run play. Like, they don't even do anything like they put no thought into it. Just a straight handoff in the A gap. Like, oh my God, man. people that know nothing about football will think that this was a legitimate running play. Get the fuck out of here, man. Nothing to it. Brainless. Like a lot of y'all comments. Oh, this is the, they probably practiced this a few thousand times. Because you can see the rusher, look at how he stops running in. It's like he was waiting. It's like choreographed. And this is, what do I always say to you guys? When the quarterbacks throw it low at their helmets, at their hands, that's on purpose. They're throwing it low at their hands so the guy can bat it up. And most of the time it gets intercepted. This time he batted up high enough to let Lamar catch it. Because notice no one tries to go for the ball but Lamar. Watch. So ball's in the air, right? So not even this guy runs for the ball. He doesn't even run back for it. So watch. He's still just standing there. And then look at these white shirts. They see it. No one's reacting. And then look at all these white shirts. No one's reacting. They're acting like they're... It's like not right there. And look at this guy. Lamar's behind you, bruh. So you let him get in front of you when you could have just stepped in front of him? Because there's no pass interference. You could have pushed him. You could have held him. You could have done anything but let him get by you? Okay. Right. Sure. That was just to make Lamar look oh so great and impressive. But still lose the game. You're the MVP, but you lost the game, bruh. You ain't a champion, bruh. You might not ever be, bruh. Sidearm, he's trying to be Stafford and Mahomes. But you're not quite like them. Yeah, this is the D lineman just running by him. They all ran by him, guys. And I spoke about this on the YouTube short. Completion should have been. Oh yeah, this is the penalty where they hit him in the helmet. And that's just part of the rig. The Ravens, they saw, oh, he might get this incomplete. Let's hit him in the helmet. Give him the personal foul. Give him the first down just in case if they don't catch it. That's what they do, guys. At this point, the Ravens are assisting the Chiefs. Because the Chiefs are not completing passes when they're supposed to. It's obvious as day, guys. Hit him in the head. I know. We don't have to keep watching everything. No, they're rushing 3 people and a late 4th guy. Oh, my God. So, in other words, you just gave Mahomes... You got to blitz him. You can't give him time. If you give him 6 seconds, he's going to gash you. You're better off blitzing 6-7 people and giving him 1 second to throw it right away. So that's how you know this is fake, guys. You wouldn't just give him all that time to just sit back there. 43 seconds, you would have to blitz him because you wanted him to get rid of the ball and short, quick passes. Not sit here back there running fucking 7-foot or 7-step dropbacks. Now they're in field goal range. It's just easy. Very, very easy. Just shitting on them. By the way, we're going to do the Lions game tomorrow. Because the Super Bowl is not for 2 weeks. So there's no point in me rushing to get that breakdown out. When we're going to have 2 weeks till the next game. So that'll give you guys time to really break these games down. And see all the bullshit that's happening. And feel free to look back at the other playoff games I recorded. There's a lot of bullshit going on, guys. Because that shit will help you, like, study, like, the flow of the games and what to expect and what they might do in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Even though I'm going to have you the answer either this Thursday or next Thursday. Probably next Thursday. Because I think they do it usually, though, a few days before the game. Just so people aren't, like, stewing on it. You know what I mean? Because they know there's some smart people out there like me, but most people, that shit goes right over their heads. Like, right over. Oh, yeah, this is where they call the penalty. Let's move forward. They end up getting a field goal out of this. Or do they? I think they do, yeah. Yeah, they got the field goal. Look, like, this is pretty dumb, guys. So, you know... If they get to the 35-yard line, they're going to get the field goal. So what do? As the number 1 defense, they leave the middle of the field wide open. Like, It's just out of this world. I'll never understand it. And then let's see what they do with Kelsey. They let Kelsey free release, guys. So literally, you got a guy open here. You got a guy open here. And the most important guy, you got open right there. And you even have this guy too if you want. This guy, like literally everyone's open. It's like the defenders are guarding spaces that don't need to be guarded. Like they're just going to green grass instead of white shirts. That's what it looks like. And now Kelsey, look at 21 backing off. And then 12 shows up late after he catches it. Or 32. It's embarrassing, man. It truly, truly, truly is. Let's see the ball. Let's see if this looked weird. Whoa! Guys. It looked like he missed this kick. I want you to look at the trajectory of this ball. It looked like he shanked this thing way upside. I'm talking like left, like that way. Let's, I'm going to try to slow it down a little longer. Look at the way he kicks this ball. Look at the ball. I'm telling you guys, it felt like he shanked that left. And then they self-corrected for him. Let me see this again. Alright, maybe I saw it wrong the first time. No, actually. It looks like it's being fucked with a little bit. Yeah, you saw right there, that glitch right there, guys? Look at the glitch. Right there, guys. When it glitches like that, when you go on the slowest mode, that's when you know it's been fucked with. So, I take my answer back. They fucked with that one, for sure. Not surprised. So, Baltimore brings a blitz, but they forgot to guard anybody. Free releases, all three of them, except this guy touches them. Doesn't even jam, just touches them. That's not going to slow him down at all. And then this guy, that's the problem. When you free release these guys, say you had a guy here and you jammed him. Now you're slowing him down. Now he has to get by you. Now he has to like work to get to his route. And guess what? Now his quarterback's going to get frantic because he's going to see you not down the field and jammed up. Now he's going to have to look somewhere else. And it gets quarterbacks frantic. But when a quarterback gets the hike, he says, set hike, gets the ball. Now he looks upfield. He sees his receivers all upfield already as he's getting the ball. As a quarterback, you're salivating. You're like, whoa, this is awesome. Because in real football, it's not that easy. When a quarterback is calling hike and doing his cadence, right? The defense is in front of those receivers, making it hard for them to get by them. So the quarterback is literally looking around hoping that somebody gets by a press. But not in the NFL. There are no presses at all. And I digress. Alright, so now... Oh yeah, this is the rush play. Where's the D-end at? Because it's the D-end's fault. It's every time. So D-end sits there. Actually the D-end did his job. He has to stay with the quarterback. So the D-end finally does his job. But it's to no avail. Because no one's on Kelsey. I think it's Roquan getting there late because he has to replace. Yeah, it's Roquan. Or this guy, actually, who just fell down. You see this guy, number 6? It's Queen. So Queen, this guy right here. Because the DN has to take quarterback. This guy right here has to haul ass to get the Kelsey. You're going to notice he falls down. He gets tripped by the 49-yard line. The 49-yard line lifted up and grabbed his leg. And he was like, oh my God, how could you have done this to me, man? I was trying so hard to make the play. Watch him. He literally tripped on nothing, guys. He took a dive by himself. I want you to look at him. No one tripped him, guys. Number 6, look at him. He falls by himself. Literally, and that's the guy that's supposed to be on Kelsey. And Kelsey gets the easy first down because of it. You guys just need to open your eyes. Just get on my level and just see this shit happen in real time. This is going to get stopped. They tried to get him. Didn't work. Alright. This has been a defensive game, so I thought this was going to be the shootout, and the other game was going to... Actually, I thought both games were going to be shootouts, to be honest. This one ended up being very low scoring. Somehow... Yeah, whenever you see this, guys, running backs leaking out of the backfield, tight ends leaking out like this, that means the defense is probably going to give up points on this drive. It's usually, not every time, but most of the time. Like, usually when you see guys... come out of the backfield like that and there's just no one on them, yeah, they're going to give up points on this drive, most likely. They were told, this is the drive, guys, lay down. See, now, look at the defense. They're not even rushing. Look at them. They haven't even approached him at all. Now they're doing the thing that Baltimore was doing the whole time, just standing in place, patty caking. Now they're going to, this is Lamar's time now. Now they're like, let's let him get off a little bit. The bets are looking weird. Let's see here. They're not rushing, guys. Look at this. They're not rushing at all. Like, not even a smidge. They're not even pretending to rush. That's the thing. It's because they're giving up the touchdown or points on this drive. I forget if Baltimore scores a touchdown. But honestly, though, we got to think about it. Baltimore destroyed the 49ers, and the Chiefs completely contained Baltimore, right? And I quote. So I guess they're trying to tell us that the Chiefs should beat the Niners. But I'm going to give you the final answer when I get the information that I get every year. So just stay tuned for that. But that's what I'm thinking, though. Alright. Oh, that's the blitz. Alright, let's get that going. Skip ahead. What the hell? Oh, that was a false start. They didn't call that. Crash inside. Oh, they're not rushing properly, guys. They're not rushing. So this is the big play, isn't it? Isn't it? Yep. Alright, so let me show you. Yeah, so it's down here, guys. Let's watch the corner. They're in cover 2, and 21 doesn't sink back. It's on 21, guys. First of all, he's playing too shallow. It's 1st and 10. When you're playing cover 2 on 1st and 10, this guy right here should be like here. Like around the 40-yard line on the outside of them. Let them come to you, right? And then you jam the guy inside and you stay on his outside shoulder until something threatens the flat. Even if it threatens your flat, keep sinking back, because you can always come back and make the tackle. Instead, he just lets this guy go right by him and doesn't help. And not the worst. The worst thing is, the worst part about this, he lets him outside of him. So what does that mean? That means the safety behind him is not going to be able to get to the sideline in time, because he's just got free release. Now, if this corner was on the very least on the opposite side right here and jams him inside, now that's going to push him further in, and it's going to allow the safety that's in the back to run over the top when the quarterback throws it deep. So what's going to happen is this guy's just going to get free released, and there's not going to be anyone there. Not only does he get free released, I think one of the safeties decided not to play back deep. And I think it's this guy right here. This is the back deep safety that's supposed to be there, and I think he went in. So it's a mess. See, look, 21, he's just playing lazy cover 2. And then you'll notice right here, this guy right here could have had him. You see how he lazily went at him? He wasn't really trying to get him. Now, ball's in the air. This is 21. This is the guy that didn't jam. And I think this is the safety that's supposed to be back deep. Oh, no, that is the safety. So that tells me that it's the corner's fault. It's this guy's fault for not jamming the guy that's already downfield inside. And he's so shallow. Like, I love playing cover 2. Because I know exactly what you need to do. Like, what the defense is required. And then there's the safety this is the fumble where he leaves the ball out for him to rip it from him. And then he drops it while he gets ripped. Or is it the next play? Either way, man, the safety and the corner fucked up on this. Like, badly. Like, major fuck up on both of them. Like, I'm talking major. False start. Get the out of here. Look at this. Now we're just not calling anything. Terrible false start right there. Both of them wide open. They're giving up points here. Oh, this is the fumble, guys. He's going to leave the ball out and let homie rip him from behind. Oh, it's not. It's not this one. It's coming up. I can feel it. Or maybe it's the... I forget when it happens, but it's going to happen soon. Wide open. Oh, this is it, isn't it? Yep, this is it. So, yeah, this was on purpose. And this is why coaches tell you never reach across the goal line, especially when you're in a pile, in a crowded area. Because you're going to get ripped. And he did exactly what you're taught not to do. So what's going to happen is he's going to, as soon as he gets to the pile and he puts the ball out like this, basically he's showing the ball to the defenders. So he puts it out, and as the ball gets hit, he just drops it. That's it. And it doesn't take much to hit it and for you to lose it, you know what I mean? At all. And that's what happened, guys. Like, it's just out of this world. He right there, he lets it out. They're going to show another angle, I hope. Either way, I might have to slow it down. Yeah, maybe we'll just slow this thing down a little bit. Because this is some bullshit, man. Hold on, I'm trying to get in the picture. Give me a second. Alright, let's slow this down. Because I want you guys to really, like, pay attention to this shit. Because you're only going to get the truth here. Like, he literally puts the ball out and lets the guy hit him. Right there. Right there, he's reaching his arm out. Basically leaving a pocket for the ball to slip once you hit it. That's why they tell you to hold it high and tight. So when you hit it, there's nowhere for the ball to go. The ball is going nowhere. But once you hold it out and it's on your forearm, it can go right by your forearm. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing there to keep it from going where your chest would be. So it's very simple. Very simplistic. It happens all the time. I'm saying the act of the fumble happening. I'm not saying people doing that. I'm saying when you do that, you fumble because you're not supposed to be doing that. So everything, like most of the time when you see people doing that dumb shit, they lose the ball because you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just take the hit and take the yards you can get. If you get in, you get in. You don't, you don't. You would have had a first down and 4 tries to get in. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a stupid play. It's a greedy play. It's a selfish play. It's not a team play. That's not a play a teammate makes that's really trying to win the game. It's 2nd and 8. You know you're going to get the first. You might get the touchdown. Just hold it. Take care of the most important thing, which is the football. Right? You hold on to that fucker. You might bounce off somebody's. You might get in. But you might not. But guess what? You get the first down and you still have the football. That's my point. And that's why Bill Belichick cuts people for doing that. Because you don't do that. You don't sacrifice the whole team just because you want to score a touchdown. That's what that was. It was a selfish football play, and that's what you get for being selfish. Alright, we're going to try to get through this because we're already... I said I was going to take like an hour to break this down, though, because you really got to like look into this shit, man. No rush, again. Wide open. Did Kelsey push off? Yeah. Oh, he got jammed. Look at this, guys. This is actually an offensive pass interference. Right there. You see this? 84 jammed 14 right there after 5 yards. That's fucked up. They didn't call that at all. And that leaves Kelsey wide open. That jam right there. Because that guy knew that Kelsey was going to break out right there. And 14 is their best player. He's good at jumping routes. So him nudging him like that illegally and got away with it, he knew that would leave Kelsey open. Kelsey probably told him to do that too. Oh, so now Clowney wants to rush in, right? It's because he knows the ball's going to go over his head, guys. That's all that was. And then they gave him the roughing the passer call there, guys. They gave him a roughing. Yep, I knew it. Because he was doing it on purpose. Hit him in his head. All that. He didn't have to do that, guys. Oh, now why didn't he rush in with the same kind of recklessness? Ooh, that should be another penalty. You're not supposed to go low like that, I thought. Somehow he got out of that. I thought you weren't allowed to go low like that. That was supposed to be another penalty. 3rd and 13. Are they giving him yards here to do this? But we know they get nothing here. He just throws it in the dirt because he's not allowed to shit on Baltimore more than he's already shitting on them. Because the thing is, they want it to seem like the Niners are this high-scoring, powered offense and that the Chiefs are struggling to score. They don't want you to be able to gauge who's going to win this game. Even though we're going to know who. It's going to be a show, but we're going to know who's going to win, guys. I promise you. It bounced at the 1, of course. Of course they're going to put Lamar at the 1. Alright. What the hell's with the rush? They're not rushing, guys. They're not rushing. Now he's double teamed, but they're not rushing. They're one-on-one, and they're not. Finally, this guy got off, but it's like it should have been happening the whole time. Yeah, Lamar's holding that ball forever. He was supposed to throw that one away. This is fake, guys. Right there, he could have thrown it away. Why is he taking a sack here? Can anyone tell me why he's taking a sack here? Like none of this makes sense, like at all. I'm trying to like compute it in my head. So you mean to tell me you took a sack and lost more yards and kept the clock running when you could have thrown it away? It just doesn't make sense. I'm trying to understand it. Like I'm trying, but it does not make sense. Like it doesn't at all. Like not even the slightest. Now Kansas City, they're all standing straight up. Look at them, all no leverage at all. It's because they're letting this run happen. False start, left tackle. He's been doing it all game. Whoa, that was actually a nice pass. But why weren't they running crossing routes all games? Because they weren't trying to win. They weren't running corner routes. They weren't running crosses. They weren't doing anything that they normally do. Like, it's like I didn't recognize this Ravens team, guys, at all. Like, not even a little bit. I didn't recognize who they were. Yeah, that was a corner route, actually, that guy did. I remember that route. They showed it. Oh, yeah, this was the dumbest thing ever, guys. Wide open. Just throw it there. It's second down. Just throw it right there. Get your 5+ yards and live to see third down. Right? Am I wrong? Or even right there. Let's see what he can do. Right? But instead, we're just going to throw it in triple coverage. And we're going to have Ravens fans like, oh, what about the pass interference? Bro, you're not going to get that call ever. Not even one time. If your quarterback's throwing in triple coverage, you're never going to get the call. Even if they are pass interfering, you're just not going to get the call. Because your quarterback's a moron and shouldn't be throwing into triple coverage. Like, you're going to get punished for making a bad play. That's just what that is. A referee's not going to bail you out for making a shit play. That's what you dumbasses have to understand. It's not going to happen, so stop whining. If anything, be mad at your quarterback for selling the game out and being such a dumbass on purpose. That's what you should be mad at. Not at the referee for doing the right thing. The ball wasn't even catchable. He threw it, like, to the right, like by 5 yards, and it was short by like another 5. Like it was like 3 guys around with guys open. Like, no, you're not gonna get bailed out. This is clearly Lamar taking the L on purpose. He was told to do this. You can clearly tell he doesn't play this way. Just his game is way more thoughtful. I'm not buying it. This reminds me of that year where what was it? Patrick Mahomes lost to Joe Burrow and he just didn't look the same. Same thing here. Like, Lamar played Just like that, guys. That's the best comparison I can say. We all were looking at Mahomes. He played amazing in the first half. Second half rolls around and he forgets how to play. And that's the same thing that happened here. But the only difference is it's been the whole game with Lamar. Oh, I'm so mad! How could I have done that? Oh my God! Meanwhile, he's smiling! He's smiling! Look at that! He is literally smiling right now. Now he's gonna pretend like he's mad. Oh my God! Oh my God! Just like a freaking fanboy, right? This is all for show, guys. For all you dumbasses that think that this shit's real. Like, if you think this is real, the NFL, this was for you. This acting meltdown right here was for you. Get the fuck out of here. Notice that they moved the camera off him right after that because they didn't want to show his face because he was smiling. Oh, man. Just like Mahomes was smiling when he lost the AFC Championship. Yeah, guys. That video's still up. Go check it out. Dude was smiling after the game. And still, even after all that, they still get the ball back. Even after all that, guys. And just to get sacked again. But he wasn't running on. Like, let me go back to this, guys. Usually in the regular season, he'd be out on a play like this. On a play like this, collapse, he usually would be running out of this. But he was told this game to not do it. I'm going to pause right here. Normally in the regular season, he would either run through this right here, right? Or he would put the cheese on this guy, step in and spin out. Something. Anything but this, guys. Right now, he's looking like Tom Brady. I know Brady's watching this and just knowing exactly what's going on. Brady knows what's up. And Brady said specifically to Lamar, I love watching you play. So Brady watched this game and he knew the fix was in. I guarantee you. Because he's always been on the other side of that. So Brady knows what's up. He knows Mahomes is the next real deal. And that's why they told us about that Brady interview or whatever. Because they want us to think that Lamar was the guy. Oh, Brady thinks so. Oh, he's got to be. Get the fuck out of here. I wasn't sold by that one bit. I knew what they were trying to do there. All right, we got a few more plays of this. And then stay tuned for the Lions breakdown tomorrow. Tomorrow or Wednesday. It just depends. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. It just depends. I just got a lot to do tomorrow, but I think I can get it done. It just depends what time I get home. I don't know what's going on. Why Lamar just looks weird throwing the ball. He just doesn't look like himself. I just don't recognize him, guys. That's all it is. But yeah, we're almost done here. We got a few more plays. Yeah, now Casey, I don't know if the defense is tired or if they're just like, whatever, we're going to win anyway. But they're not really rushing. Now they are. But really, the Ravens aren't blocking anymore. They just mailed it in. The linemen are just standing around. Like, dude, I can't block any longer, dude. Wide open. Look at how open he is. And it's just like, why isn't he getting the ball right away? Because he's not throwing it on purpose. These are reads, guys, you got to understand, though. These are reads that he was making all year long. And now all of a sudden the game showed up and he's not making the reads that he was always making. That's what Mahomes was doing, guys. And I was showing you every single time where Mahomes just wasn't picking out his reads. They were right there and just wouldn't throw it. Same thing, guys. This is Mahomes 2.0. It's craziness. I don't even think we have to watch this. Oh yeah, this is the penalty where this dumbass does all that. But I guess if you touch him and go offsides, the other team could decline it. So I guess he had to do that. But it's just like, I don't know, man. It's ridiculously stupid. But other than that, guys, I think we're going to end it off here. I don't think we have much more. Oh, maybe we have a little bit more. Not much more. Oh yeah, this is the end right here. Yeah, that catch does it. Let's see how we got open. We'll talk about this and we'll end the video off. So I think this is him, right? So they looked like he was next to him, but not really jamming, really. And then somehow he just got by him, and it looked like dude was just jogging. This purple shirt looked like he's just jogging, not even caring about where the football is. Season's on the line, just nonchalant. It just looked like a practice run for him. I don't know, guys, man. Let me know what you think. We're going to keep finger banging the NFL. Stay tuned for the Lions breakdown. Just flood the comments. Let me know what you think about this game. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.